Peace, everyone. How you doing? Welcome to Israel Doctrines Show at Noon. The YouTube Streets Laws of Power that you need to know about is the title of today's show. I'm your host, Carl Albert. I would say the Queen's there, but the Queen's not there. Maybe she'll show up. She has the link. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go over here and we're gonna talk about this fourth law today. Because I always get talked about as not finishing what we do. So we did 1, 2, 3. That means we need to go to the fourth law, right? So we'll deal with this fourth law. I'm gonna let the computer read it, though I may be able to read it. I may not be able to read it. Who knows?
Always say less than necessary.
Always say less than necessary. This is a law that I think people need to learn more about because I try to do the law sometime. I sit up here, don't talk, don't do shows, and then I get jumped on by the other party. And then when we doing shows, the conversation is not about the show. The other party somehow, some way found some way to throw the show off topic.
JUDGMENT. When you are trying to impress people with words, the more you say, the more common you appear and the less in control. Even if you are saying something banal, it will seem marginal. You make it vague, open-ended, and sphinx-like. Powerful people impress and intimidate by saying less. The more you say, the more likely you may to say something foolish.
So this is something that happens to me because I have to open my mouth and deal with ignorant stuff. And when I open my mouth and deal with ignorant stuff, I'm the most ignorant motherfucker you can meet. That's why I don't really like saying nothing. I don't like arguing and fighting. Because where other people won't go, Carl Albert Davis most definitely will go there. You say something, I say, fuck your mama. You say something, I call you a bitch. I do all that shit. See, I get low down and dirty with it because where I come from, you learn to get low down and dirty with it. I heard a bitch nigga talking the other day said, well, I've never said about nothing about his mama first. Nigga, if you say Carl Albert's mother and don't say shit else, did you not mention my mother? Well, bitch, you went overboard because I'm going to go overboard. And call your mama bitches, hoes, sluts, and every fucking thing. Well, I never did. Yes, you did, bitch. Stop crying and lying and trying to jump on the sister because she pointed out what you did. Don't say my motherfucking mama title or nothing about my mama if you don't want your mama talked about. So stop fucking lying. But to me, it seemed like a setup to allow your bitch ass to talk about it anyway. Because that wasn't my show. I didn't want to talk about that. But I don't give a fuck. I'm not running and hiding from shit. And I always get caught in shit to a degree. Because people bring me into shit. I don't know why they do it. Because like I said, when I step in, it's going to be the most, it's going to be the worst. But the transgression of the law. We just heard the judgment. Now let's deal with law 4.
Gnaeus Marcius, also known as Coriolanus, was a great military hero of ancient Rome. In the first half of the 5th century BC, he won many important battles, saving the city from calamity time and time again. Because he spent most of his time on the battlefield, few Romans knew him personally, making him something of a legendary figure. In 454 BC, Coriolanus decided it was time to exploit his reputation and enter politics. He stood for election to the high rank of consul. Candidates for this position traditionally made a public address early in the race, And when Coriolanus came before the people, he began by displaying the dozens of scars he had accumulated over 17 years of fighting for Rome. Few in the crowd really heard the lengthy speech that followed. Those scars, proof of his valor and patriotism, moved the people to tears. Coriola.News's election seemed certain.
So I shouldn't have to say much. My motherfucking battlefield scars should speak for me because I've been out here battling these wicked motherfuckers forever. And you never seen me argue and fight with anyone. Because those that's with me, I shouldn't have to argue and fight against. I was saying some shit yesterday, call and said, call me, and echo what the fuck I was saying. Because we agreed. Because he was with me. He wasn't against me. Why the fuck are we talking about anything if we don't agree? That's how you keep your mouth shut. So,
when the polling day arrived, however, Coriolanus made an entry into the forum escorted by the entire Senate and by the city's patricians, the aristocracy. The common people who saw this were disturbed by such a blustering show of confidence on election day. And then Coriolanus spoke again, mostly addressing the wealthy citizens who had accompanied him. His words were arrogant and insolent. Claiming certain victory in the vote, he boasted of his battlefield exploits, made sour jokes that appealed only to the patricians, voiced angry accusations against his opponents, and speculated on the riches he would bring to Rome. This time the people listened. They had not realized that this legendary soldier was also a common braggart.
Braggart. He fucking opened his mouth. Yeah, you kicked ass, you got battlefield scars and everything. This motherfucker like boasting and bragging about himself. Trying to make us look weak or whatever. Should I boast and brag about not taking a dick up the ass in this community to take dick ups the ass and shit? Cause I be looking like what? But hey, let's keep going. Let's keep going. Let's deal with this law.
News of Coriolanus' second speech spread quickly through Rome, and the people turned out in great numbers to make sure he was not elected. Defeated, Coriolanus returned to the battlefield, bitter and vowing revenge on the common folk who had voted against him. Some weeks later, a large shipment of grain arrived in Rome. The Senate was ready to distribute this food to the people for free, but just as they were preparing to vote on the question, Coriolanus appeared on the scene and took the Senate floor. The distribution, he argued, would have a harmful effect on the city as a whole. Several senators appeared won over, and the vote on the distribution fell into doubt. Coriolanus did not stop there. He went on to condemn the concept of democracy itself. He advocated getting rid of the people's representatives, the tribunes, and turning over the governing of the city to the patricians.
So he didn't get mad. You motherfuckers didn't want to vote me in. Okay, I tell you what I do. I'ma stop what the fuck's going on. I'ma fuck up your politics and stuff. Do y'all people know why Trump won? Because he had the white people behind him. He had 75% of the American people, which are white people, you black folks and other folks, you don't add up to that. That's why I said once again, if you look at the odds, if you're a gambler and you've been with them all along and you know Trump gonna win, you say, let me get my stupid ass over here in the winning party. But you can't talk to the average person about nothing because they ignorant of it and they don't want to show that they ignorant. as if they don't know what politics is. When you politic in the streets, in your family, with your friends, and every motherfucker that you know every day, like you don't know what politics is. Yeah, sell me that.
When word of Coriolano's latest speech reached the people, their anger knew no bounds. The tribunes were sent to the Senate to demand that Coriolanus appear before them. He refused. Riots broke out all over the city. The Senate, fearing the people's wrath, finally voted in favor of the grain distribution. The tribunes were appeased, but the people still demanded that Coriolanus speak to them and apologize. If he repented and agreed to keep his opinions to himself, he would be allowed to return to the battlefield.
Damn, I said, hold up, nigga. You trying to fuck up. If you don't come here and repent. See, people get bad at you. This is where this envious and jealousy shit come in at.
Coriolanus did appear one last time before the people, who listened to him in rapt silence. He started slowly and softly, but as the speech went on, he became more and more blunt. Yet again he hurled insults. His tone was arrogant, his expression disdainful. The more he spoke, the angrier the people became. Finally they shouted him down and silenced him.
So you gotta speak less. You gotta learn how to speak less. And like I said, me, I be trying to speak less, but people want to do shows, have me out here talking, so bitch niggas can try to talk behind me. Like I said, that video about mothers. I rarely speak about my mother, but I don't have no problem doing shit that I want to do. Ain't no man in the world gonna stop me from doing shit that I want to do. But in the response, it wasn't to me, it was to the other party. Stating you can't say somebody talked about his mother first. And I'm here to correct that shit today. You did. Listen, nigga, if you just say, Carl mother was a good woman, you can even praise her while you saying her fucking title. I don't give a fuck. Don't speak on my mother in any shape, form, or fashion. You's a bitch ass nigga. You have no right to speak on my mother. And what right do I have going to my mother's funeral and telling motherfuckers don't put her in heaven or whatever? Nigga, I'm the motherfucking man of my shit. I took care of my mother. If any, which I allowed my brother to do what the fuck he did, if any bitch ass nigga wanted to talk, they needed to talk to me. I told them motherfuckers, y'all better come down here and see the body because their goddamn casket ain't gonna be open. Nigga, because whatever the fuck I do, I rule what the fuck I do. I say what I say and everything because I'm a motherfucking man. And anybody got a problem with it, when I didn't have no stroke, they'd had to whoop my motherfucking ass. And wasn't nobody coming here trying to whoop no motherfucking ass. They was going to take what the fuck I said and do what the fuck I said and get their motherfucking ass back to their house like they did. They didn't come to this motherfucker stay and baby me and all that shit. Wasn't gonna be no bullshit going on at my motherfucking mama funeral. Nigga, the classic gonna be closed because ain't nobody in this motherfucker finna come up here and look at her motherfucking face. If they wanted to see her motherfucking ass, they should have came and seen her before she died. Nigga, I run shit. I ain't no bitch ass nigga. You the bitch ass nigga that let that shit happen to that bitch you call a mother. I don't give a fuck about calling her a bitch then, slut, or whatever the fuck then, now, whatever. Cause the bitch was a slut. She was laying her bitch ass up in her motherfucking husband bed, riding dick. What's the definition of that? You come home and see your bitch up in your motherfucking bed riding dick, then what you gonna talk about? Or what you gonna do? You ain't gonna call her no bitch. You gonna call her your loving wife because you's a hoe ass nigga out there fucking bitch ass niggas your goddamn self. But anyway, let me get back to the thing. Woo! Nigga, stop letting shit out.
The tribunes conferred, condemned Coriolanus to death, and ordered the magistrates to take him at once to the top of the Tetrapian rock and throw him over. The delighted crowd seconded the decision. The patricians, however, managed to intervene, and the sentence was commuted to a lifelong banishment. When the people found out that Rome's great military hero would never return to the city, they celebrated in the streets. In fact, no one had ever seen Web's celebration, not even after the defeat of a foreign enemy.
Woo, let's get into the interpretation. I sure would have liked to have a conversation today on this shit, but I have no one to talk to, not even set me up. But we're gonna go. We're gonna go on with the conversation. Interpretation. God damn. Come on now. Oh, what's going on here? Read it.
Interpretation. Before his entrance into politics, the name of Coriolanus evoked awe. His battlefield accomplishments showed him as a man of great bravery. Since the citizens knew little about him, all kinds of legends became attached to his name. The moment he appeared before the Roman citizens, however, and spoke his mind, all that grandeur and mystery vanished. He bragged and blustered like a common soldier. He insulted and slandered people, as if he felt threatened and insecure. Suddenly he was not at all what the people had imagined. The discrepancy between the legend and the reality proved immensely disappointing to those who wanted to believe in their hero. The more Coriolanus said, the less powerful he appeared. A person who cannot control his words shows that he cannot control himself, and is unworthy of respect. Had Coriolanus said less, the people would never have had cause to be offended by him, would never have known his true feelings. He would have maintained his powerful aura, would certainly have been elected consul, and would have been able to accomplish his anti-democratic goals. But the human tongue is a beast that few can master. It strains constantly to break out of its cage, and if it is not tamed, it will run wild and cause you grief. Power cannot accrue to those who squander their treasure of words.
So that's James 3 in the Bible. The tongue. It's a ooh. And like I said, I've always been aware of my tongue. I don't give a fuck who I talk to. You want to out talk me? I'm listening. Hopefully you listen. And hopefully you're making moves as you listen. Your mind in real time can work better than my mind in real time. Because I'm paying attention to what the fuck you say. Then we're gonna get into some back and forth, and you're gonna be and doing this and that and trying to flip the fucking conversation from what the fuck the conversation was. I'm not a fucking idiot. I don't play idiot games. I'm not fucking high. I'm not fucking drunk. I'm not fucking anything but intelligent. And you're not gonna play me for no fucking fool. I don't give a fuck who you are. Stop, whoever you are, whoever it is, this is warning. Stop trying to play me for a fucking fool and trying to direct me into some place of getting murdered. I don't let no motherfucker just do what they can do to me. So let me try not to be that offensive. Get myself fucked up.
Blisters open completely when the moon is full, and when the crab sees one, it throws a piece of stone or seaweed into it and the IEI. Paragraph LRV cannot close again so that it serves the crab for MMT. Such is the fate of him who opens his mouth too much and thereby puts himself at the mercy of the listener. I, HMTZ.2.IR9 Iavina, 1452 519 pounds.
Now let me give y'all a little insight. This law here deals with the law of reputation. Reputation. I know everybody believes something about me because some bitch ass nigga on some platform told y'all. Y'all don't know me personally. Even those that think they know me personally don't fucking know me. And y'all listen to me and try to figure me out, but you would never listen to my conversation and figure me out. I told y'all that shit a year or so ago. Y'all don't know if I'm dumb, I'm ignorant, or I'm whatever. I do what I need to do just to get by. And if a bitch ass nigga get in my way on the road to success, I run your bitch ass over. Male or female. Don't try to set me up. Don't try to get me in a fucked up position and stuff, because you won't win that way. I'm listening, I'm watching, I'm paying attention to everything and everybody. And like I said, I got a lot of built up shit because it don't come out. Don't think that it ain't in there. Y'all be surprised when you hear it. Yeah, because there's some shit in there and it want to come out. I'm just holding it back, trying to be humble. I want to be humble. Don't make me not be humble. Don't pick me to fuck you up verbally or anything else. I have no problem shitting on any and everybody that fucks with me. Brother, sister, this and that. I can't say mother and father because they're in the grave. But if my mother and father tried to fuck with me the wrong way, they would get the same damn thing. Anybody, because I'm no respecter person. No person. I don't give a fuck who you are. Unless you're worthy of respect. And I don't know too many motherfuckers worthy of it. Because they cowards. They ain't gonna step on the battlefield verbally, physically, or anything else and deal with the situation. I don't run from shit. So with that said, 21 minutes. I didn't expect to do the show by myself, but that's me talking my shit. You like it, you love it, get right or get left. Shit. Peace.